Alright everybody, we are back with another Tigers franchise video, and we sit at 22 and 24, obviously of our last video, and yes, this has been a minute since I recorded, so I'm sorry about that because I wanted to kind of push these videos out, but I've been doing some F1 videos with my boy Ilisana, so go check those out. I've been doing some positional rankings for the NFL draft, so I've been a little bit busy on top of school, on top of Easter. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic Easter. Always say, I love you to your family members because you never know. That's kind of dark. Sorry. But you know what I mean. Like, always tell your family members you love them, man, because you really don't ever know in life. But let's get off that topic. We're here. We're talking about the Detroit Tigers. This is episode 3 of Tigers franchise. Like I said, we're sitting here at 22 and 24. Almost through the May portion of the calendar. I think we're going to try to get through the rest of May and all of June. I think is going to be the goal for this episode. So then July with the Home Run Derby, All-Star Game, draft, it's all in one video by itself. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. I think what we're going to do to start this episode, though, is we are going to go to our AAA team. I want to play as some of our prospects as wow. We've got some problems here. Good lord. But I think it is Toledo. So we're going to advance today here and then player lock. Ooh, Bro Brisky on the mound, so we get to see him a little bit. We are going to player lock, though, as I think Parker Meadows. I was going to do Jace Jung. Maybe we'll do him later in the video. As we're going up against Graham Ashcraft, the Reds. I believe he's still the Reds prospect. Solid pitching prospect as well. We're going to hop in here with Parker Meadows. Obviously, like I said, I thought about going Jace Jung. Maybe we'll get back to him later in the vid, along with Ryan Kreidler, Justin Henry Malloy, or Malloy. I think we'll get to those guys later on, but we haven't really taken a look at our prospects yet. So, here's a very good opportunity to do so. Parker Meadows hitting .243 on the season, 4 home runs already for the Toledo Mud Hens center fielder. As we get our first look here at Graham Ashcraft, and a guy that, I wouldn't be surprised if he came up very quickly this year, at least in the game. I don't know if he's on the big league roster for the Reds right now. I imagine he definitely could be. Isn't here in the game in Tigers franchise as we swing and miss at a cutter that was way outside the zone. We'll settle back down in here, though. And we foul that one off to make it 2-2. Meadows, just another one of our fantastic outfielding prospects. Trying to get him really going, and Ashcraft sits us down looking. Just clipped the bottom of the zone. No fielding moments yet here for Meadows. As we're back up to bat in the top of the third. 2 outs, runner on first. See it right there, number 7. Our 7th prospect in our pipeline here in Parker Meadows. As we swing and miss at that cutter at 96 in the top of the zone. The 0-2. We get that one into play, but it's right to the second baseman. We will be retired. Bo Brisky, 42 pitches in. No runs allowed yet. Will be a hit allowed. Don't know if he had one yet already, but if not, there's the first one. As right back to the plate we go. Would really like to see Parker Meadows develop during the course of this first season for us. He does already have 8 doubles, 3rd on the team, so you like seeing that. Just would love to see the slugging number come up, as that one is a fly out to left. Bro Brisky had a nice start here today. I don't know if he's still going, but only 1 run allowed through 6 innings, sorry.
No, that's a ball.
That one misses below the zone. Spears, not a ton of velo, but can get up to 94 miles an hour with the fastball. Misses a second time there, outside. 0 for 3 on the day is Parker Meadows. Not a good start to looking into our prospects on this video, but it is what it is. It's baseball. You're not going to go 4 for 4 every single game. It's just not realistic. Unless you're Julio Rodriguez last year, of course, as we're late on the fastball. And that will be 0 for 4. Bottom of the 8th. Wentz in now pitching for us. That one's lined up the gap. Right to us on the ground. Easy. Top of the 9th, last chance here for us, I would assume. Being up 5 runs with just a half of an inning left, as that's going to be another pop out. Probably shouldn't be swinging on first pitch. I'm so used to quick counts and like having to defend so quickly. But not a great performance by any means. Ryan Kreidler, 2 for 4 and a home run, a double and a home run. That's great to see. Brisky goes 5, 7 strikeouts, just 1 earned run. So good stuff there. Graham Ashcraft had some trouble. Only 4 hits allowed, but 5 earned runs. Tough day for the Reds prospect. All right, we will get back into the big leagues portion of this. Bottom of the 9th, Jason Foley in here against our division rival Kansas City Royals. I think we're going to hop in this. We got to get this win against the Royals here if we want a chance at actually competing for this division. Neither one of these teams hitting the ball very hard, as we are 27th in home runs hit. Kansas City Royals 28th. So a little bit of struggle from both of us. This could be a double play. To Baez. And that is 2 outs quickly here in the 9th. What a play from Baez. Or Ibanez, I believe. Over to Baez. Back across to Torkelson. That is a big-time double play. And gets rid of a lot of risk that, even though the home run numbers are not there, it could have still happened. Cannot happen anymore. Only thing that could happen is a tie ball game. Is Vinny Pasquantino up to bat. The Pasquatch, as some might call him. You know, if you want to, you can. As he looks at a changeup in the middle of the zone. I got kind of scared. That caught a lot of plate, but he does not even swing at it. And that'll be another Detroit Tigers W against the Royals. Big time divisional win right there. So now 2 wins in a row against our division rival Royals. Flexor strain for Kiter Montero. We'll keep him active. Back up here again, this time in the bottom of the 10th. I think we'll let this one go. And we still get the W, so we sweep the Kansas City Royals to start this video off. That's a great way to start. As Matt Vierling sprained ankle. That is not good, considering he's one of our kind of pinch runners. Very good speed. As Jake Rogers no longer injured, Can't speak today. Good Lord. Zach McKinstry up to bat. And if you remember, the dude was, what, was he like 0 for 11 to start the season or something? Here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs in a big spot to possibly go up 2 or a run against the Blue Jays. Conference opponent. Really, really good opponent, I might add. We are going to hop in here with Zach McKinstry. Did not get off to the greatest start ever. He's still only hitting 156. Has got 2 walks, though, today against the Blue Jays.
Ball.
As we will see ball 1. So maybe that trend continues here. Swanson delivers a fastball right at the top of the zone. We could have definitely swung on that one. But we want to be picky here with 2 runners in scoring position.
That's ball 2.
That one misses. Now 2-1. Eric Swanson maybe having a little trouble finding the zone here with the pressure of the runners. As McKinstry gets good contact. Center fielder flies over to it, though, and it will be an out. Is that Kiermaier or is that Springer out there? I think that might be Springer. Did not want that ball up in the air like that, but we will stay in this game. Miguel Diaz in to pitch right now, and we will keep him in. Long wind up, as that one's going to get down and go right to McKinstry as they go for the bunt. Oh, no one went to first. I guess I probably could have tried to tag him out. All right, let's get a pitcher in here because it looks like we are going to need it badly. Diaz has at least got to get through another bat, or at least make it a long at bat, and then we can make a switch. That one popped up to Canna. Runner goes. Canna's got a decent arm. And he's safe at third. And now George Springer up to bat with a runner in scoring position at third. Miller not quite ready yet. Diaz. Gotta lock in here. Clips the zone. Does not get the strike call though. That one got a lot of plate. That's going to end up being a sac fly here. Riley Green under it. Ibanez not even close. So Biggio gets in. Thought we had him at third, a batter before, but I guess not. And now the all-dangerous Bo Bichette to the plate. Knows where to hit the ball. Always has a plan for it. But also has power. That slider got a lot of plate. Riley Green take a wrong step. Runner's going to go to third, and we have got to get Miguel Diaz out of this game. And we finally are able to. Shelby Miller now in. 16 innings pitched this season, 2.81 ERA. That's pretty solid. Strikeout rate of 18%. Let's hope we can continue that today, because this is a big spot to keep this game close. I also will say I upped the difficulty to Legend, because we were playing on Hall of Fame and I didn't even really realize. So put it on Legend now. As that one gets in. Solid pitch there from Shelby Miller. Try to get him swinging. We do. 2-2 the count. And we have the leverage. Can we get him swinging? No, how do you not swing at that? The patience of Danny Jensen. Or Jansen. On that pitch was incredible as he lines that one foul. And try to clip the zone with the slider. Fouls it off again. We'll do it one more time. Go up top. And he looks at it. So base is loaded for the former LA Dodger, Justin Turner. We just need an out and give us a call, man. Last episode, we got all the calls in the world, it felt like. This episode, we're getting nothing. Obviously, not in position to walk here. We've got to throw strikes as that one gets in to make it 2-2. That slider gets in, and he strikes out swinging. Finally, Jordan Romano in to close this one out. Riley Green up with Kerry Carpenter and Spencer Torkelson on deck. Those are the guys we want up. We got to get on base, though. Green down the line. It doesn't stay fair. Barely. That one was ripped down the line.
Ball, that's out.
Romano misses the second one. Fourth in the American League for saves with 15. Can he make it 16 here today in Comerica? With Kerry Carpenter up on deck, do you really want to pitch to that man with a guy on and you're only up 2 runs? That one gets in. Very good pitch to secure a full count and one more chance of getting Riley Green out. And we look. Oh my goodness, we had everything going for us in that at-bat. Just for me not to hit a button. As Kerry Carpenter 3 for 4 today. Maybe gonna end up 3 for 5. And now Torkelson's got to get on base to keep the game alive. 2 for 4 today. Can he get it done? Try and get a feel for Romano here. What's he gonna do against Torkelson? 3 straight fastballs. So far the answer. Or no, the first one was a slider, my bad. But 2 fastballs back to back. Does he throw a third? He does, and it goes right by us. Blue Jays win. All right, let's look at these guys. I think we're going to keep them. Jack Ramos falls to 14. I believe he was projected as number 1 on our big board, the catching prospect out of California. I think it was him, right? I don't remember. But still looks to be a really good hitter. I mean, the power and the contact is all there, especially against righties. Above average vision and discipline as well. Seems to have a good arm. Still could be a solid prospect that we definitely target. Look at Jonathan Adams. Moves up to 6th on our board. The strikeouts look very nice and very appealing, might I add, but only at 5'10". A little bit interesting. Christopher Diaz at second base. Can play anywhere in the outfield as well. Really high contact against left. Not a ton of power. Looks to be an incredible fielder as well. So could be a replacement in the future. And at 23 years old, you'd expect him to move through the minors pretty quickly. I think we are going to keep these guys for one more week, as we will fly through the end of May. Up 4-1 in the 7th, we will let that one go. We beat the Pirates in game 1. Up 8-0 here. Skubal has a shutout going. Only allowed 5 hits and a walk to this point. Beat him 9-0. So what a day for Tariq Skubal. He ends up getting up to 4-4, and we will look at that in a second. So what a run to end May. Lose the first 2 to Toronto, but we swept KC, ended up splitting the series against Toronto, 5-1, 9-0 against Pittsburgh, and then 3-2 and 10-0 wins against Boston on the road. Very nice, as Tariq Skubal's down to a 2.92 ERA. That's what we like to see right there. And now we are 31-26. Heading into June. How about them apples? Top of the 7th, Detroit and Boston all tied up. Gio Urshela keep a 12-game hitting streak alive. We will sim to the end of that one, and we win. We're on a little bit of a run here, as we will now look back into these. 42% interest from Jack Ramos. He moved back up to 10th there. Adams falls back to 7th. Strikeouts per 9 come down a little bit with a little more progress. So maybe we'll keep those 2, although I really want to get these guys up to 50% interest. So maybe we'll do one more week. Keep on moving here a little bit. Oh, and then we drop 3 in a row to the Rangers. Dang. Baez needs a triple to hit for the cycle. Oh, we're hopping into this. El Mago going for the cycle here against the Brewers. Bottom of the 8th. 4 for 4 today. He's already got the home run. He's got the double. He's obviously got the single. Looking for the hardest one of them all. The triple. Got to get one line down, but it's going to go out. Javier Baez, talk about a day. Are you kidding me? 5 for 5 with 2 jacks, and that one goes 409, his 8th of the season. So we're not going to get the cycle, but El Mago is bringing the magic to Detroit. Unbelievable. I was about to say we got to try and rip one down the first baseline, but perfect contact. The launch angle was beautiful. And that one goes into a sea of Detroit fans who are loving the baseball that we are playing right now. See, the thing is, if Javi is going to continue to play like that, this team can go places. Obviously, I'm not going to expect 5 for 5 every night, but as we're actually going to hop into this one as well. But like I said, I'm not going to expect him to go 5 for 5 every night, but to go maybe 2 for 5, 1 for 5, and not have a ton of strikeouts pile up, would love to see that from Javier Baez. As Riley Green in here to bat against Hobie Milner, with Devin Williams in the pen warming up in a 1-0 game. As that slurve, man, that arm angle is so tough to hit off of, especially from this camera angle. But in a big spot here, can't hit into anything on the ground. It's got to be in the air. Green 0 for 3 today. 1-2 the count.
Ball.
Make it 2-2. This is a big time spot here. against a tough NL opponent. We've held them to just 1 run. This can't be a game that we lose. It's the 4th slurve he's thrown of this count. That's another one, and we almost got on it, but it's so slow at 79 miles per hour. Wouldn't be surprised if he went back to the slurve, but we did get a hold of it the last time as the sinker again down low. Still 2-2. Milner. And we finally miss at the slurve. Way under the zone, but it's so hard to see with the arm angle and just the angle of the camera. Good pitch. I can't even be mad. Oh my goodness.
No ball.
We were a little early on that one. We try and go for the steal. Obviously, with 2 outs, you're going to go for it. Swing and miss, though. Jake Bauers here to bat for the Brewers.
Ball 2.
Slider misses outside. Slider. Got him! Swinging! And now Rhys Hoskins up at the plate. Obviously, big-time power, was with the Phillies for a long time. He was a potential MVP candidate at one point in his career. Maybe not anymore, as he Baddoo playing third.
That's an out.
Don't know how I feel about that. Does make the play, though. Why is a lefty playing at third? Who is making these lines? We're going to have to fix our lineups here, because that simply cannot happen. If a lefty is playing third, you have major issues. As it's quickly 0-2 here to Garrett Mitchell. We got all the power to put this ball wherever we want. We're going to go under the zone. He swings, and it'll stay foul. Does not come back. Throwing a couple fastballs. Slider. Out. Oh. I was really hoping he'd swing. That would have been cool. The 2-2, though. He is not biting on this slider at all. Finally does down low. Maybe we try something here. Speed it up with a fastball down low. And we got him! Sit down looking. And we will go to the bottom of the 9th to face one of the best closers in the game, if not the best, in Devin Williams for the Brewers. Baez had a magical game, you might say, just last night. Won't happen tonight, as that will be out number 1. Baez retired. Sal Frelick, or I think it's Frelick, puts him out. And now Spencer Torkelson up to bat here in the 6th spot.
1-0.
Man, that screwball has some serious movement on it. It is ridiculous. Ooh, the screwball got some plate. Torkelson was on it just a little bit late again. Actually, very late.
2-2.
That time the screwball misses. It's 2-2. Devin Williams has got some crazy stuff, man. It might only be 3 pitches, but even the cutter is dangerous, as we just miss on that fastball. So now it's Andy Ibanez in to keep this game alive. First pitch swinging a little bit early, though. And now we can't be patient anymore. We got to fight. I'm trying to go late to go down the line and maybe get him into scoring position, but not really working out here. And we swing and miss. Williams gets another save for the Brewers. I don't know where he stands now in the NL, but it's probably up there. All right, let's go make sure these lineups are... See, that looks fine. Why was... Baddoo doesn't even have a secondary position in the infield. No left-hander should, unless it's first base. So I don't know why he was playing there. He is hitting 282, though. What is that, 760 OPS? Not horrible. Would love to see that get over 800. But good batting average, nonetheless. Career best through 50 games, so... You'll love to see it from Akil Baddoo. Ibanez... Maybe a little bit of regression here. Those numbers are not great, especially the slugging. I know he's not, that type of hitter, but not too fond of those numbers. Baez, 329 right now. Oh my goodness. Obviously, 8 home runs. We saw one of them. Would love to see the strikeout numbers come down, though. Almost a 2-1, though. You don't really see that with Baez. He might go up in our order, actually. I'm going to put him in the 5 spot now because it looks... Yeah, Mark Canha is struggling. So we will move him below Ibanez and Jake Rogers. I think we'll put Rogers in the 6. Urshela still doing his thing, hitting 326, career high. Love to see that. Riley Green on fire, hitting 255. We'll keep him in that 2-hole for now. Would love to see the OBP get above 300. I'm sure it'll come, though. Still only 56 games in. Kerry Carpenter, 7 home runs so far, 257. Really want to see that these two numbers go up. And the slugging. I feel like the slugging should be able to go up with ease. Spencer Torkelson, the guy we're all watching here. 9 doubles, 9 home runs so far. I'd like to see that double number kind of get a little bit higher, actually, and the strikeouts to get lower. But 367 on base percentage is really, really good. Over 800, just barely, but he is over 800 OPS. Now let's look at left-handed pitchers. Don't know why Zach McKinstry would be in here against lefties. Doesn't make a ton of sense. Is he actually better? No, he's not better against lefties. He's horrible against lefties. So no wonder he's hitting so poorly. We'll put in Badu here, and we'll actually leave him in the 2 slot against lefties. I know he's not great against them, but it's up a lot so far. So we'll leave him in at the 2 spot. Torkelson will be... I think I've already done this before, but, like... I don't know. We're going to put Baez in at 3. Back up a little bit, and then... Mark Canha, we might just pull in general if it doesn't get any better. I think that'll be our order against left-handed pitchers. Maybe switch out Green and Ibanez there just to break up the 2 lefties going back-to-back. All right. We are now 34-30, chasing the Guardians, obviously, still. But they're 3-7 in their last 10. We're 6-4. The Royals are cooking at 9-1 in their last 10, so they're coming as well. Pause. But we will set some new scouting assignments finally. Ramos, still not up to 50% interest. I kind of want to see him get up to 50% interest. We will switch Jonathan Adams here and Christopher Diaz as well. Because I want to get, I just really want to get into these prospects, man. We'll do Stefan Escalona because he's just high on the board. And then we will try and find another good fielder. Maybe a third baseman? Really good contact. 5'7", though, no. Phil Newhouse has some crazy powers against lefties. Crazy beard, might I add. Or Newhouser, my bad. 5'10" catcher, switch hitter, 19 years old out of California. Maybe we'll look into him later. 6'5", Michael Cahill. Might just look into him just because 6'5" is some crazy size for an infielder. That'll be our scouting assignments for the week. Freddie Peralta, 2-5 so far. Scooble, that ERA bumped way up, so he must have got shelled the last game that he started. Another 1-0 game. Ibanez up to bat. Rogers on base. I think we'll enter here to try and win the series. We might as well. 1 for 3 on the day. Devin Williams back up to pitch here for the Brewers. That one just misses the zone. And yeah, Williams top 5 in saves for the NL. Doesn't surprise me at all. Seems like the Brewers have been able to develop
1-1.
those closing pitchers pretty well with him and Josh Hader being their last 2.
Yeehaw!
As that is a check swing that gets called as a swing. Although, I don't believe it was a swing. So, sick call, ump. And now I'm just in my head. Holy, screw it. We're bringing in our prospect that we've really yet to see this season. I have not played him a lot. He hasn't really had the opportunity with Baez, Ibanez, and Urshela all playing really well above him. But the lefty's got good contact versus righties. He's hit decent so far this season. Comes in a big-time spot. As the screwball gets us swinging, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And now we got to protect. Williams.
Ball.
Oh, that just misses.
2-2.
That one a for sure miss, and it's 2-2 here to Colt Keith.
Ball.
Make it a full count.
You got a full count.
3 screwballs miss back to back to back. Akil Baddoo on deck. And Keith can't get on the screwball. I'm expecting a fastball here.
Take your
And it misses. So what an AB from Colt Keith. And now Akil Baddoo up to bat. 1 for 3 on the day.
1 ball, no strike.
We've got one of the best closers in the game looking a little bit off. 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. That screwball misses outside. Do we actually have anyone to sub in here for Jake Rogers? Does Carson Kelly run any better? Actually, 51 speed isn't bad. I think we got to do it. I mean, you have to. In this position, only 1 run down. It's not like we need a home run as we swing and miss at another screwball. And we were just early on. I think we were just under it is the problem. And we strike out swinging the fastball inside. Gets us just all twisted up. And Williams will close it out again after a little bit of suspect pitching. As, of course, Freddie Peralta, after being 2 and 5 this season, goes 8 innings against us. And we have no answer for it. Skubal, 10 strikeouts after 6 1/3. That's not a bad start. He shouldn't get a loss for that, man. We got to give our starting pitchers a little bit more. So we lose 10-1 against Washington. We'll sim to the end of this one, and the Nats beat us 6-2. Oh, my goodness. Fractured shin. Yeah, you're going on the 60-day, buddy. I'm sorry. Your season is over. Skubal, 7 2/3 inning gone with a shutout. This is the second time this has happened in this. I think we're going to leave that one be. We get the shutout 6-0 against a top-end Houston Astros team after just folding against Washington and Milwaukee. Unbelievable. We'll look at scouting. Ramos a little bit higher. I really like his potential as a hitter. And I think he could be a solid fielding catcher as well. 6'3", 204 is a little bit tall for a catcher, but at least he ain't 6'7" or just, you know, a little person at 5'5". I really want to get that up to 50%, so we're going to keep him in. Let's look at Michael Cahill. Looks to be an incredible fielding prospect. Y'all let me know about Michael Cahill. Should we, like, possibly take a chance on this guy, maybe in the 2nd round? Because he feels kind of like a, not a unicorn, but at 6'5", that's not bad. As Escalona, righty with lefty bat. Starting pitcher, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm even mentioning that. Out of the DR. Really good walks per 9. Strikeouts per 9 aren't quite there, so definitely a pitch to contact type of guy. Not a ton of velo. We'll just keep these for now. I really want to get Jack Ramos up there. So we will go into this next week. 1-1 here in the top of the 9th. Abanya's up to bat. Torkelson and Canna on base, with Seth Martinez trying to hold us. 146 home runs for this Houston Astros team through the first, 3rd of the season? That is an incredible number. And for us to hold them to just 1 run here today, as this might be a double play.
He's out.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll finish this one out. Let's get Lange warmed up here just in case. We are in the back half of their lineup, so that is to be noted because that is a very positive thing for us. I don't want to be facing Yordan Alvarez, that's for sure. As Diaz goes inside to try and get that one. That was in on the hands. Go a little bit farther outside now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Finally holds up. That one popped up to Canna in right. He's under it, and he will make the play to retire Yanier Diaz. Jose Abreu in the 7th spot. This is why this team is so dangerous. Abreu should not be in the 7. Super good power that we have to watch out for. Can't give up. A blast is that. Can McKinstry get over to that one? Ranging. What a play from Zach McKinstry. Took a wrong step, it looked like, at the start and had to really track that one down. Chase McCormick, last batter here to try and save us from extras.
Ball.
as we're trying to get 2 extras here in Houston. There we go. Torkelson will make the play, and we will go to the 10th. Definitely not an unfamiliar spot here for us, being in extras as Jace Young
Ball.
in here, playing third base for us today. I like seeing our prospects here kind of getting moved up. As Young hits one into the gap, can it get any space? It's off the wall. I thought it might be gone. We do get a run in. I wasn't paying attention to our runners. Thank God we had the time to do it. An RBI double for Jace Young. Someone please tell me how to say his name. And JAVIER Baez goes down swinging. Seth Martinez puts him away in 3 pitches. And Akil Baddoo hitting leadoff today, which I don't mind. He's been hitting really well. 313 with runners in scoring position. That is what we like to see from Akil Baddoo. Can we bump that number up a little bit more, as it's already 0-2.
Yep,
And he hits us. Martinez gets a little wild in the slurve. Ends up hitting Baddoo in the ass cheeks. And now it's Zach McKinstry's turn. And McKinstry has gone yard into deep right field. Double-decker shot from Zach McKinstry. He has been god-awful all year long and hits a 3-run jack here in the 9th. Unbelievable. That ball got so much plate, and you knew it off the bat. What a shot from Zach McKinstry. Are you kidding me? 31-degree launch angle. Perfect. Literally perfect. An absolute moonshot over towards the Minute Maid scoreboard in right. That was a blast, to say the least.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now we have blown this game wide open and got a 4-1 lead here in the top of the 10th. As Carpenter, a little blooper into shallow center, will get down, and this inning stays alive with just 1 out as well. Jake Rogers now up to bat, hitting in the cleanup here today for us.
Aye.
That one just clips the zone. That was a really nice pitch there with the slider. Is that one, is it going to stay fair? Oh, inches off of what could have been a double for Jake Rogers. I mean, just barely misses that line. Absolutely ripped, though.
3.
And we swing and miss at the slider 1 pitch later. So Spencer Torkelson, we've almost gone all the way around here. Now Spencer Torkelson up to bat. That one's going to get down. Carpenter can run. And we will get him to third. And my, oh my. And now Mark Canna up to hit here. He's struggled all season, but so did McKinstry.
Ball, that's out.
Can we see a little more magic here in Houston? Astros pitching not doing them any favors right now. Canna under it. Got decent contact, but it will be an out, and we will finally go to the bottom of the 10th here. And now we got to do our job pitching. Jeremy Pena in the 9-hole today. Dangerous hitter.
That's off the plate.
Cannot take it for granted, even though he's all the way down here. We will keep in Will Vest here for Pena, and then we will switch as it'll go to Kyle Tucker, who's in the leadoff spot. As that one is going to get through. McKinstry with the throw at the plate. It will not be close. So Pena gets 1 run back. All right, Alex Lange time to face Kyle Tucker. The all-dangerous outfielder who might have just hit into a double play.
Got him.
2 out, and just 1 more needed off of 1 pitch. And now Corey Julks, I believe second-year man
Hey.
for the Houston Astros, sorry. Got some good power. Was a little bit inconsistent last year, but nonetheless had a good year for a debut season, which I believe it was his debut. Quickly down 0-2 here to Lange.
Inside, ball 1.
Sinker misses inside. So 1-2 now the count. Have yet to go to the knuckle. Curveball down low, and he just gets a piece of it. 2-2, high and inside. Got him swinging. It's popped up. Torkelson under it, and the Tigers walk out of Houston with a massive, massive W. As we will take that series 2-1 against the Astros. So what a series, as Dylan Dingler is back from IL, so we will activate him, and hopefully he can get back to developing as we want him to as we go 0-3 against the Braves. That is such a good team, man. Max Fried is pitching his heart out. Dylan Dingler no longer injured, so we will quickly put him into the lineup as we go 0-2 against the White Sox. Why can't we beat them? We're back now 2 games under after a 5-game losing streak. Unbelievable. We're losing to the wrong teams. We're beating these decent teams in Houston and Milwaukee. Obviously, Atlanta, never had a shot. But Dingler back in the lineup. Is he AA or AAA? Oh, he's back in the lineup. Okay, perfect. Dang, he's in 365 before he got injured. Okay, I see you. Keep doing those things, and you might be up on this MLB squad here very, very soon. Let's get back to the big league team, though, and get our scouting assignment set. So probably 1 more week here for, as Michael Cale does not look like the greatest bat of all time, but really, really good fielder. Jack Ramos back up to number 2 prospect for us, MLB and just our big board alone. Keep him 1 more week. We will switch Cahill. Let's look at any other starting pitchers. Jose Mota is interesting. I think we might do him, actually. And then get the interest up on the other 2 guys as we will finish out June here. Shane Drone in the bottom of the 10th. This is revenge time. We're hopping in. Gio Urshela up to bat. Great contact. 1 runner in scoring position. 2 runners on base. Obviously, the White Sox beat us opening day in extras. We went to the bottom of the 11th, I believe, before they walked it off as Urshela. That might be a double play ball.
Out.
Doesn't run very well, and we go to the bottom of the 10th. We can't do this again. It's not good for my heart. All right, Gavin Sheets hitting in the 5 spot. As that one popped up to Baду in left. We'll keep the runner at second. As Will Vest will continue this inning. It's been all right for us this year. Had some ups, definitely had some downs.
Ball 2.
As ball 2 is in now, and it's a 2-2 count. Stassi fights that one off again, trying to get a grounder. There it is. Flip it back to Vest, who will get the out. Runner to third, but that is okay. Eloy Jimenez. Boy, are we familiar with this man. The only reason the White Sox were in that game in opening day was because of him, as he got a little bit of contact there. That one will be a fly out to Canna, and we'll go to the bottom of the 11th and try and walk this baby off. Urshela's in right now at second as our runner. I think we'll just keep him in. I'm fine with him as our runner, because if we get a decent enough hit, he should make it all the way in. That curveball got a lot of plate. Riley Green just misses it. A little bit late on that one. And we swing and miss. We were late on it too.
Ball 1.
That curveball is in. That's a slow curve. We probably could have put that. We swung late enough. Could have put that curveball over there, but it is what it is now. The 1-1 gets in. So they did call that first curve a ball. It's a horrible call, but we will take it because it benefits us. Carpenter will fight that one off because we don't know if the catch or the ump's gonna Do a little makeup call. Carpenter lines one into center. No room for Ursula to run. Although the throw was not on target. So now it's down to Spencer Torkelson to keep this game going into the 12th. Righty versus lefty matchup. Torkelson, good contact on the changeup, but it's so slow that he can't drive it out. And we will go to the 12th. Will Vest gonna stay in here for the righty-righty matchup. And we just gotta go get the easy and for sure out as White Sox move a runner to third. They're gonna be looking for the pop-up. Runner going home. We won't be able to get the play. Torkelson somehow still beats Danny Mendick to the first base. Goddamn Jimenez, bro. I should have known. Or foul, I should say. And that will be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 12th. Pressure's on now. Garrett Crochet. Zesty man. Lefty pitcher. Got a lot of speed though in that arm. Holy. That four-seamer can get almost up to triple digits. And Baez is swinging at nothing. He's seeing ghosts. AKA, I'm seeing ghosts. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Way inside. Almost hits us in the crotchet. Baez just needs to get him home. If he can. Or move him. And we might have been able to move him. No, that's too shallow. Jake Rogers now up to bat with Ibanez on deck. Canna in the hole.
Ball 1, no strike.
As the fastball misses at our feet, a very silent crowd. Ready to explode if something happens.
Hey.
Rogers can't get a hold of the changeup.
1 strike.
2-1. Watch it. The pitch. Rogers lined it. And we will run on it. And I think we got it. We do. Ibanez against the White Sox. Opening day, we saw what he can do. As the fastball gets all plate, we could have swung at that one. Ibanez started the season off with a homer. Can we have another? No. And the White Sox down us again in extras. Why can't we beat this team? As we will sim here to the end of... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, just if... I saw Spencer Torkelson sustain an injury and almost had a heart attack. He should be fine, though. Akil Baddoo also... Okay, so we're just losing everyone now? Is that what we're doing here? At least Torque is back. Baddoo is now back as well. Ibanez broken hand, so he will be on the 10-day. I can't believe how June just ended. That is horrible. Not a great June, to say the least. A lot of L's across the board. Had some good individual performances. Zach McKinstry maybe got it going a little bit. But now we are into July. All-Star Game, Home Run Derby, the draft. They're all coming up next episode as we will set our scouting assignments. Ramos now the #1 prospect on our board, and for good reason. So we will see where that takes us. We will finally switch him for someone else here. Maybe look at shortstops. Not a lot of good shortstops, it looks like, in this draft. Maybe second baseman? Charlie Keene. I am not keen on your height, brother. Doesn't look like a lot of good infielders in general in this draft. We will take a look at Rick Holman, and we will keep these two for the interest. But I believe that will be the episode. Of kind of disappointing episode for the way that we started. We're basically right where we were. I think we started 22 and 25 or something around that around the ballpark of that, and we end still 3 games under 500, even though we got up and over by like 5 games. Twins are 1-9, so that looks like they're fading back towards us. We're 3-7 though, and the rest of the division kind of just speaks for itself. It's kind of where we thought it would be. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know about any prospects that you guys were seeing that I was looking at that I need to look into more, or that we should definitely have on our list to draft if they're there. Because I am not the greatest at scouting in this game, as you might have been able to tell already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, and peace.